Good morning, everyone. It's me, Leigh, with Victorian Dreams by Leigh. And yes, I still have a cold, so I apologize for all the sniffling. But we are back, part three of the Simply Noel scrapbook kit from Anna Griffin. This is the extras that we had out of all those pieces, not very much. If you want to watch all my videos, there's going to be about 2 weeks worth, one each day, Monday through Friday, to see if you like them, or you can start crafting along right now. So let's move this. When you see this, you know it's really me. So this is our page layout today. We are using the back of yesterday's paper. That's the front page, and we made a back page for it too. It said family, and on the back it said celebrate. But this is what we're making. So let's go through what we're doing. Okay. So this is the back page. Let's make sure we're going the right direction. And this is what the other sheet of it is. So let's make sure this goes in the right direction as well. Okay. I need to remember how wide this was. I cut it. And it is 3/4. So if you have 3 inches, and 3 inches, and you divide it into 4, you get 3/4. So that's how I got 4 of these at 3/4, because I had 3 inches and 3 inches, and I divided it into 4 and got 3/4 and cut them. 3/4 by 12 inches. You can use this side that I'm going to use. So you need to take 6 inches and cut down 3/4 and make 8 altogether. You could use this color and go all the way around, but it's hard to see because I have the tape on it already. But we're going to go to the other side. Okay, so you need those 4 and those 4. Okay, you need 4 of these. It's the deep green, so you need 4 of those. You need 2 of these, and see the direction it's going? 1 for each page. You need celebrate, and this one says joy, and everything else is the same. You need the dark green, 2 of those. You need 2 of these. You need 1 of those. Well, 1 for each page, so you would need 2. You would need 4 of these. You would need 2 of those. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Okay. So now you have these cut. 3/4, which on a Tim Holtz ruler, you would count 6 little squares. 6 little squares on it. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to make our own border. We'll take the tape off and show you that you can use this color instead of that color to go all the way around. We are going to use this color somewhere else, but you can do that if you don't like this color. So what we're going to do is put it on the paper, and we're going to seal it only in the middle because we got to cut these corners. Oh, you know what? That's hanging over way too much. I thought that it did that. That's why I didn't press it real hard. Because I thought that maybe I was hanging over too much. So let's just go to the edge. And I'm only sealing it down. I'm going to tap it down, but I'm only sealing it in the middle because we got to cut those edges. We did this, remember, with the Simply Flower Meadows that Anna has. This is the Noel, but she had a kit before this, and she has one more coming out too that we won't get until I think November. So we'll be doing that one later in the season. Let's do the next one. I hear a UPS truck coming in my yard. I don't know what I'm doing. So there you go. Let's make sure, see this is backwards. Let's make sure we change it. Now, let me find my good scissors. These are the 10 bolts, and they're very sharp and pointy. And what I do is I go right here, peel it up just a hair. See how I'm peeling it up? And I'm going from the corner. Just the corner, and I'm cutting straight through. And then I'm going to take off this little square. And there's a bottom little square that I'm going to take off. And then you will see it made a very nice corner. So let's go ahead and do that. That's why I didn't push real hard down on this corner. So let's get it again. Cut. I'm cutting both at the same time. So if you cut it crooked, it cuts it the same way and it will still fit. So all the way around. This is the hardest part, was cutting these and then trimming this. But if you just take your time, it all works out. One more. I know we haven't had Halloween, but I'm enjoying scrapbooking, and I've enjoyed making these kits and not having to pull out a lot of dies and print a lot of stuff on my own. And it's just been nice and easy using these kits. Now let's remember what we did. These two. And we put one in the corner like this. Let's see, is that straight? No, it's not. Okay, this doesn't get really permanent until a few hours, thank goodness. And then it does. But you would just use a heat gun and raise it up. And one here. And these are overlapping just a little. It's a little bumpy because of yesterday's work. Okay. So now we're going to our drawing card right about here. We are going to take this piece and we're going to stick this tail underneath. Excuse me. And this piece, we're going to hide the tail and stick it right there. The reason why we use the gold is to have this pop out. It was hard that these embellishments faded into. See how this one kind of fades into it? If you don't use the embellishment gold pieces, it just doesn't work as well. So let's go ahead and put the word celebrate. Get all these little pieces out of the wording. And of course it sticks to my fingers. And we're going to put that right here. Because I went through and tried to use everything I have. Everything is not all matchy-matchy on this album. These pages are matchy-matchy a lot, but most of it will not be. We put this one here, and it works real nice because it's flat and you can put the picture over it still. We get this piece. And put it right there. If you cut your corner a little off, this will hide it. Where is this piece? This piece is a little different. I'm going to put it up above. I'm going to put it right here. Add a little more depth. You have the pieces, you might as well use them. If you think, oh, I'm going to just save all the extra pieces and not use as much, that's my thinking on her projects. But I went ahead and said, nope, let's use them. So we're going to put that there. And if there was a problem with the corner, you could have hid the problem. This is going to go here in the middle, but because it might mess up the photo, we are going to only glue in the middle. And that way we can still tuck. We can still tuck the picture underneath. See how we can still tuck the picture here or here. This you may not want. You may want to keep it just like that. My thought process is he landed on snow and went woof from the snow plow. So that's why you see it. So I am going to stick this under here, and that's why it's the direction it is. And we just snow plowed landing on the roof or landing on the ground, and there it is. So there is the one. And then the next one is exactly the same way, but all we change up is the word joy right here. And here it is for you to look at. And everything else is identical. But because my throat is bothering me, I am not going to continue on. I need to go get something to drink. And so it's the same way, just put joy instead of celebrate. So I hope you like this. All my links are down below. You never know what kind of video I'm going to make, so please subscribe and have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.